Our next topic is performing word-to-symbol translations, which means we're going to be translating from words to mathematical symbols. So first, let's go over the 4 basic math operations. Those are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, let's take a look at this word bank. We're going to want to figure out what mathematical symbol is associated with each of these words. So I'm going to do the first row with you, and then I want you to try the rest on your own, and we're going to go over these in class the following time we meet. So let's take a look. Plus, that one we've seen many times before, that means addition. Divided by, we're going to use our division sign. Of, this one's a little bit tricky because there's 2 options. Our first option is division, like when we've seen is over of. But we can also see it with multiplication. And now notice, I am using the dot for multiply because we're going to be using x as our variable many times, and we don't want to get confused with multiplication and a variable. And difference, we have seen a few times, difference means subtraction. So right now what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video. I want you to finish these up, the 16 words here, and try and come up with the best mathematical symbol that fits it. When you're done, I want you to continue pressing play. Okay, hopefully you have finished all of those words, which I'm going to check in class. And now we're going to move on to number 3, where we're talking about expressions, equations, and inequalities. The first thing we're going to need to do is decipher what the difference is between all of these. So an expression is a phrase without any equal signs or inequalities. An equation has an equal sign, and an inequality, hopefully we remember some of these, is a greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to symbols. Okay? So first let's go and look at all of the expressions. I'm going to circle in red all of the expressions. So here is an expression. Here's another one because there's no equal sign or inequality. This one has an equal sign. Now this one is also an expression. This last one in the first row has an inequality. Equal sign, inequality. Here is another expression. And now we've circled all of the expressions. I want you to go and underline all of the equations and to box all of the inequalities on your own. I'm going to check this in class. Pause the video if you need some more time. Next, number 4, what is the major difference between an expression and an equation? Well, an expression is a math phrase and an equation is the equivalent of a math sentence, and it has an equal sign. That's the key difference. Okay, so an expression can be simplified while an equation is solved. Right? When we solve an equation, we get an actual answer, whereas an expression, we get some x's and y's just in simplest form.